The rain is falling, but we will. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any sign. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 42.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. In now, Charlie Culberson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Darno aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the belt, the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in, Austin Riley. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Riley, a native of Tennessee. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Digging in, Felix Hernandez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some force.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Markakis is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here's a pop-up now. Ramos calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Into the box now, Marcus Stroman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Ahmed Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 2-2. Down the third baseline. There's Cano. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Robinson Cano. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And there's one away. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Conforto, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now in the box, Austin Riley reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Down the first baseline. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Jake Marisnick will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Slow roller down the third baseline. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So here now is the pitcher, Marcus Stroman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And yet another strikeout here. His
Moving off to the plate, the second baseman.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that misses, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
First offering on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Sinker, 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Riding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Shane Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate now, Jeff McNeil. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Charlie Culberson. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Luke Jackson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 42, Luke Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Count 1-1.
Right side and right into the shift. Reined in, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets go down. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tomas Nido is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. The pitch. To 2-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman,
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball. From 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Popped him up. Nido waits on it. And the inning is over. So no runs on a hit. Mark Melanson was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Mark.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ronald Acuna is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 42, Ronald Acuna.
Dansby Swanson is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 42.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Standing in, Tomas Nido. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marisnik on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give them a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squeeze attempt misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quick. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Grounded back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Pete Alonso goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Michael Conforto is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Conforto behind the ball in 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buried.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.